Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ginger here, actually. Back with a new video. I want to point out right now, I'm sorry for lack of videos. Most of my draft leagues, that one right there, I'm actually about to start drafting in. That one just ended. So that's cool. That will be up soon. And PBF. These are going to be my main three leagues I post. The rest of these, this isn't a draft league. This one kind of died. I'm a spectator in this. I don't know if I'm going to be in the Draft League World Series yet. Applications end in 4 days, so I'm hoping to be in that. Indigo League, I'm not really too sure why I'm in this. I'm just going to, I'll keep it around just in case. VSL, because finals for Indigo League just happened. Oh no, okay, so it definitely died out. My bad. And then just VSL, I'm doing awful and I don't want to show my failures. I want to show my successes and how I'm growing as a player. I mean, unless you want to see me do a recap on my 3-year losses and then I keep you guys up to date, but you can talk about that amongst with me in the comments or whatever you want to do. But yeah, so this is NNDL. NNDL was my first official draft league. They have two divisions, majors and minors. I was minors last season, and I came in late to the draft. Everyone else had about 9 Pokemon, and I had none, so I had to pick through leftovers. And I pulled out a team that wasn't awful. It got me to top 4 in playoffs, surprisingly, and I guess since I'd been rapidly progressing slowly, they invited me to majors. Now, I'm not going to complain, but I'm going to be honest with you. Some of these people in majors are just a lot better than me overall. But, and I've been getting a lot worse. I feel like, I don't know, I'm going to try to fix that this season. I'm going to grind. I'm going to actually do great team builds. I'm going to try to win this league for you guys and for me because I need some self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was 14th pick overall out of 14. Once again, you know, the iconic last place wheel pick Ginger. And I based my team around Mega Aggron. Because I thought it'd be a cool Pokemon to base a team around. So let's get into it. So my first Pokemon is Weavile. Now, I've talked about how much I love Weavile before. I've drafted Sneasel in PBF. It's a staple on my teams. I just love using it. I like its speed tier. It has a high attack, so I can just like pop out. His dual stabs are powerful. Poison Jab, Pursuit. He has good priority in Ice Shard. Life Orb. You can run choice items on it. Citrus Berry. I don't use citrus berry. Alright, but basically, yeah, I can run choice specs, you know how it is, guys. I use that all the time, at least once a week. But yeah, so, Weavile Foul Play is some fun tech. Home Claws with Icicle Crash, because with my luck, I'll be missing a lot of those over the season. I think it'll be fun. I love Weavile. He's going to be the team captain, basically. Everyone knows what Weavile can do, though. So I'm going to move on to my next pick. Now, like I said, I was wheel pick, and I got Primarina on my wheel. Now, as you can see from the top row here, I obviously got Pokemon that were a bit higher tier than Primarina usually is. Well, let me explain that. My 2 picks right here, which you can obviously see, so there's no point in hiding them, I did not think were high in contention. I could have easily gotten rid of Thundy T if it was, and Mega Aggron was just too low for someone to take round 2, or 3, sorry. So I said Primarina's a good round 3 Mon, so I want to make sure I get this thing. Or round 4 even. But this thing goes around 3 sometimes, so I want to get it round 2, make sure it was mine. I thought it was a pretty good idea. Primarina's just good because it's my fairy, part of my FDS core. Good water stab. It's also my water, obviously. It gets psychic coverage, ice coverage, grass, everything. Aqua Jet, so I can run priority. I've seen Toxic Stall, like Toxic Rest in UU, but we'll see if I ever use that. I don't really like running sets like that. But yeah, next up, I'll go into my Mega. I was tinkering around with them earlier before this. Is Mega Aggron. Now, this is, as I said, the Pokemon I based my team around. I wanted to use him. He's a good hazard setter. He has really good coverage overall. I wanted to use Heavy Slam with him. I wanted to have a good rock setter, T-Wave. He has like a crazy move pool. I could like predict a Charizard X and be like, oh, he's gonna go for I don't know what, Flame or Flare Blitz here. So not Mega, Head Smash on it and then one hit it. I'm pretty sure Earthquake would probably one hit him, but I don't know about non-Mega. So, but yeah, moveset's awesome. Everything about this guy is awesome. I mean, Spadef is underrated. 80 is still really good, and 70 HP is nothing to scoff at. Let's get into Thundy. Now, this is my first pick that I decided I was gonna bring with my Mega Aggron. I said I'm gonna bring a Mega Aggron team. What should I have as support? And Thundy T was the first Pokemon that popped in my head. Good coverage, ground immunity. It is a defogger. I don't have a lot of those on this team, sadly enough, but we'll get into some of that later. He's my Z mover, one of the two. T-Bolt, and he has 105 attack and 101 speed, which is really nice. But I can run him physical, because look, U-turn. I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but I didn't until I was making this video. If I don't want to risk a ground type coming in on a Volt Switch, I can easily run U-turn. It won't do as much damage, but like 105 is still nice base. And I just get good coverage, Grass Knot, crazy moves. I get Nasty Plot for setup. I'm gonna love using this thing, man. 101 base speed beats the base 100s, which I didn't want to use Zapdos because of the base 100 fact. I don't like using them because it's so risky. The amount of speed ties in the game, it doesn't fit me. Next, I got a cool Pokemon here. I always am lacking fighting types. Watch NNDL season on ELO GYT. A little bit of a plug for you there, buddy. Semifinals for minors. I did not have a fighting type. I had Toxicroak, and I had to run a special set for one of his Pokemon. I forgot which one, and I lost to a Miltank. A little bit of a spoiler, but it doesn't really matter. I think this thing is cool. Reckless, Regenerator, both great abilities. And his moveset's just like decent. Like U-turn, Regenerator's nice. Stone Edge, Poison Jab, low kick for those QBs that always die to it. High jump kick with Reckless. Knockoff is so good in draft format. Drain Punch. Acrobatics, if I really want to get risky. Bounce. I forgot what my other Z mover is. Oh wait, I'm in minors. Oops. My other Z mover is Tyra. I mean, I don't have a Tyrantrum, but we're not going over that yet. But yeah, Mienshao, he's here. I don't really know what to say about him. I don't draft fighting types that often, and he's just the fastest one that's not the Swords of Justice. Is that what they're called? I think so. I don't know. But yeah, Mienshao. Next, let's get into my last, my round 6 pick, or my last for the first 6. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Roserade. Roserade is a dual spike setter, as you can see from this. Good dual stab, being my grass type. So you see I have 2 of the core going, and I have my Aggron as my steel. I don't know if I pointed that out. But yeah, I like Roserade because of this fact. Dazzling Gleam. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, what's so good about Dazzling Gleam? Not a lot of non-fairy type Pokemon get fairy type moves. I'm sorry about that, if you heard that. But yeah, like, not a lot of non-fairies get it's hard to, I'm sorry. Pokemon that aren't fairy type usually don't get fairy type moves, and HP fairy isn't a thing yet? Question mark? So, it's really useful. mainly going to be using it for the spikes because I really need stuff like that and stally type stuff. I can have some fun with this Pokemon, hopefully. So let's get into the rest of my team here. The lone behold Tyrantrum. I got this thing mainly because it's a dragon, it's a rock type, it gives me another form of rocks when I have so many though. D-Dance plus any of these moves can be viable. Zen Headbutt for those pesky fighting types. Stone Edge Stab, Rock, Head Smash, Iron Head is good for fairies. Ice Fang is good for other dragons that I don't want to Outrage on or Dragon Claw on maybe for some reason. And it's also good for ground types. I get my Dragon Stab, Strong Jaw Crunch, I get Brick Break, Fire Fang. It's so good coverage wise. And being a Z mover, honestly, I don't even know if I would need D-Dance. I could like get Dragonium, Rock Polish. I don't think I ever would do that. It would just be a lot riskier. But like 119 defense, I think this guy's kind of underrated. As long as I just don't get hit by like an Ice Beam from Snorunt, I should be fine. But besides that, good choice from myself. I think it'll be fun. Let's get on with it. Delphox, finishing out my Fire Grass Water Core. Sorry, I struggled there. Don't worry about it. I've always wanted to use Delphox, but I've never like used it efficiently. I've used it before multiple times, just not to the point where like I can say I used Delphox well. Like not in my standards at least. Grass not good for those pesky waters. Another Digimon would get me really happy that I actually remembered to get as many of those as possible because Fairy's just so good offensively. Psychic, and this is good because steel types, I can deal with those, and then D-Gleam for any Pokemon this thing can't deal with, like those dragons. Helps me deal with Dark a little bit better if I have to 1v1 a Dark type Pokemon for some reason. But yeah, besides that, I mean, Will-O-Wisp and Trick, it has some fun tech. 104 base speed's kind of a weird, wonky speed tier, but I think it'll work out for the better, right? Yeah. Run physical if I really wanted to. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, let's get on my next pick. Donphan. Now, I don't want to point something out really quick to everyone. I was told if I get a Donphan sweep, someone would eat their shoe. I'm not going to point out who it is. Okay, Kirby. But yeah, so I'm planning on getting a Donphan sweep. Now, I mainly got it for Rapid Spin and another Stealth Rocker. I have a lot of those, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. But his coverage is also really good. He has so many moves. Ice Shard Priority, Gunk Shot, Earthquake is a great stab, Fire Fang. It's amazing. I love Donphan just because of his move pool. Spadef is a little bit lacking, but honestly, I don't even care. Like, this thing, I can run it Spadef if I have to. Like, come on, don't even at me. Now, oh, I'm sorry about that if you heard that. Next is Armaldo. Now, why Armaldo? Once again, rocks. And I used Armaldo last season. And this thing is so good. It's so underrated. I even used Anorith for playoffs in NND or in PBF. I'm so sorry. My phone's going off for some reason. But good dual stab. A surprising 125 base attack. I think people overlook his stats. Really though. But yeah, X-Scissor, Stone Edge, it gets Aqua Jet for priority. Earthquake is just good. Knockoff, Liquidate. It's so weird. I mean, it's like good, but it's weird. You know what I'm saying? He also gets Rapid Spin Rock, so I have 2 of those. And then let's get to the meme that is Babarrel. Now, why is he on the team? My friend Snivy, best friend Snivy, I'll help him not feel so sad inside if I don't say best friend, told me, get Babarrel. I was going to get Drifblim, because I wanted a ghost type, but he told me, get Babarrel. It's like, alright. So I did. Simple Swords Dance Aqua Jet. That's the only thing I'd bring him for. A meme. But yeah, that's the team. Root for me, please. Don't worry about that second team. That's Snivy's. Basically, I'm planning on winning. Team builders will be out every week. So will the fights. And, like this video and subscribe if you're new. Please and thank you. Ginger is out of here. Peace out, guys.